People don't betray because they want to destroy. They betray because they've lost their way within themselves. Not every crack shows on the surface, and not every wedding ring carries the weight of its vow. Some fractures go unseen, some stories untold. We call it fatigue, routine, sacrifice, but look closer, and you'll see something far more haunting. Many women left their marriages long ago. They just never moved out. They still smile in family portraits, still post anniversary photos, still cook dinner, still say, "I'm fine." But inside, they're searching for something he hasn't stirred in years. A spark, a heartbeat, a reason to feel alive. This isn't about blaming women. It's a message for the man who lies beside his wife, yet feels invisible. Because sometimes it's not betrayal that ends love. It's becoming strangers in your own home, and no one even notices. If you've ever felt that, stay. Because awakening doesn't begin with betrayal. It begins the moment you dare to face the truth everyone else avoids. Sign number 1. She's not looking for love. She's running from herself. Not every affair starts with desire. Some begin in silence. The silence of a woman who no longer recognizes herself in the life she built. She does it all right. The devoted wife, the perfect mother, the planner, the nurturer, the one who holds it together. But in the quiet of night, when the world goes still, she realizes she's disappeared. Her calendar is full, her roles mastered, yet her soul is empty. Then one day, a look, a compliment, from a man who doesn't judge, doesn't demand. He simply sees her, not love, not lust, just a moment of aliveness, a glimpse of the woman she used to be, the dreamer, the beauty. Before she became a symbol of sacrifice, you're not the enemy. You just got used to her, so used to her presence. You forgot she still needed to be seen. If she strays, it didn't start with him. It started the moment she no longer saw herself in the life you built together. You ask if something's wrong. She smiles, says no. But truthfully, she doesn't even know what she needs anymore. The conversations grow short. The touch feels forced. Her eyes pass right over you. She's still there, but not really. And the more you try to hold on, the more suffocated she feels. A conscious man doesn't beg. He doesn't control. He doesn't blame. He simply asks, is she still herself when she's with me? And if the answer is no, he lets her go. Not out of weakness, but out of love. Sign number 2. She's addicted to validation, and you're no longer her fix. Not every betrayal comes from lack of love. Sometimes it comes from not feeling seen. Once your eyes lit up at every dress, every new detail, every change in her hair, you noticed, you cared, and your compliments made her glow. But over time, fascination faded. She's still trying, still dressing up, still hoping. But now, no one's watching, until one day. A stranger notices, a compliment lands. You look stunning. And in that moment, she's reminded of the woman she used to be, the woman who turned heads, who felt wanted, who mattered. She's not chasing men, she's chasing meaning. Each post, each filter, each like. It's not about them. It's about her reflection in their eyes. You ask, why are you online so much? She says, it's work. Don't try to control me. But deep down, you know, something has shifted. It's not jealousy you feel, it's absence, because she no longer seeks your eyes. And if you stop reflecting her beauty, her fire, her worth, someone else will. Not because he's better, but because he said what you forgot long ago. You deserve to be seen. Sign number 3. Intimacy becomes a mask. Hiding a silent distance. The first betrayal isn't a kiss. It's when she withholds her heart. Even as she gives you her body, You don't notice it at first. She still touches you, still holds you, still smiles when you reach for her. But it feels hollow, empty, like you're making love to a memory. You tell yourself it's stress, fatigue. You hope it will pass. But deep down, you know, she still allows your hands, but not your soul. Sometimes she grows cold. Other times, she's more passionate than ever. But even that fire feels off, because it's not for you. It's for her guilt, to silence it, to convince herself nothing's broken. But it is, and you feel it the most. After, when she turns her back and faces a world that no longer includes you. A strong man doesn't beg. He doesn't plead. Because he knows. The body can't lie for long. When touch becomes routine and passion becomes a cover. He steps back, not from anger, but from self-respect. No one deserves to be touched, like a box being checked. Sign number 4, she's no longer angry. She's leaving in silence. Some endings don't scream, they whisper. No more arguments, no more trying to win. She just lets you believe what you want, and quietly turns away. That's not peace, it's withdrawal. She starts fights over small things, a glance, a forgotten text. But it's not about what happened. It's about finding a reason to emotionally exit. Because when a woman is preparing to leave, she first makes it feel like you pushed her away. She twists your words, questions your worth. And the more you explain, the more she turns you into the villain. At that point, you're no longer in a relationship. You're a character in her escape story. A conscious man doesn't chase clarity. He watches, he listens, and prepares for the hardest truth. Letting go. Not because he's giving up, but because he won't hold someone who's already gone. Sign number 5. Her innocence is a mask, not the truth. The woman who leaves you most confused is the quiet one, soft-spoken, graceful, composed. Everyone thinks you're the lucky one. So did you. But one day, she flinches at your concern, turns tears into weapons, and somehow you're the one apologizing for caring. You start to question your instincts, your boundaries, your reality, because beneath the softness is a woman who knows exactly how to make you doubt yourself. She didn't fall into temptation. She stepped into it, consciously, quietly, without breaking her perfect image. The final truth. She didn't leave the marriage the day she left you. She left long before. She just stayed, out of obligation, fear, or habit. But her soul, that left the day she no longer felt seen, felt desired, felt free. And sometimes, the strongest thing a man can do is not fight harder, but see clearly. And when love becomes a mask, let go. Not because you've stopped loving her, but because you finally love yourself enough to stop begging to be chosen.